I have curated a list of 30 sewing patterns for a very flirty and girly summer, and I have 6 categories, 5 patterns each. The categories are shorts, tops, swimwear, dresses, skirts, and accessories. The video is split into chapters. Everything is linked down below if you do want to reference this video when you're looking for your next sewing project. Let's get into it. The very first category is shorts. So the very first pattern is the bow boxer short from Matchy Matchy, and it actually comes in mid-rise or high-rise, so whatever one you choose. But I love the detail of the bow. It adds just an extra little something to an elastic short. And I love how they show the contrast bow. So I think you could have a lot of fun with this pattern. Then we have the Foxy Long Boxies from Gracie Steele. And this one reminds me of those like tie boxer shorts. Very short, but very high rise. And I just love the silhouette that this one gives. And it has pockets. We love a good pocket. If you want a more like sport kind of short, then you can do the sports shorts pattern from a Friday Pattern Company. Now this one's actually like a pay what you can, like you can choose free or you can pay a little bit of money, it's up to you. But this one's more like your little track short or like a lounge short, a more classic style. If you're into the micro short trend and something a little bit more girly, then you should try the Bloomies from Cool Stitches. These ones are so cute, very feminine, and quite micro, but I do love this style. And lastly, I chose a skirt pattern. This one is from Sewing with Jen, and I love the versatility of this pattern. You can either do low rise, mid rise, or high rise. You can do the classic, which is the longer skirt where it covers the shorts, or you can do the micro version, which I personally love, which is the shorts peeking out at the bottom. Like, I think I'm gonna make this skirt for the summer. I love it so much. And this leads us into the top. If you saw the little skirt, there was a matching shirt, and I tried to pick patterns from a whole bunch of different websites, but this was one of the few that I chose 2 patterns from one pattern designer, and it's just because I loved the set together, and the top by itself is also just so chic. And this is the boat neck top pattern, also by Sewing with Jen. Super chic, super minimal, but them together, love it. If you're interested in a more basic shirt, then you can do the Claudia tank by Just Patterns. This one I like because it's quite simple, but with the shoulder pads, it just like adds a very strong silhouette and more of an interest to the top. Now I know shoulder pads and this kind of shirt was all the rage a couple years ago, but who says you can't keep wearing it? Another basic shirt but with a twist is the Townsend shirt from, and I think I'm saying this right, Alba Textiles. This one is a classic button-up, but it has those pieces in the front that you can wrap around to just enhance that hourglass silhouette. And this one you can do with the collar or without the collar, depending on what you like, of course. Now this is the Celine blouse from Silver Saga Patterns. Way more feminine, girly, flirty, lots of ruffles and puffs. I think this one's just very cute, and it's quite versatile with where you want to add the ruffles, like on the neckline, the hemline, the shoulders. But I just love that little like puff sleeve and the round neckline. Actually similar to the top that I'm wearing, which is I think a very flattering neckline. And the last top is the Nikki top from Sewing with Solana? Not really sure either. But she has a YouTube tutorial for this as well, and again, cute. I love the ties on the shoulder with the really long strings, and you can just like knot it in the front or add a bow in the front. Something very summery. We're going to stay with Sewing with Solana, but we're jumping to the next category, which is swimwear, because you cannot get more summer than swimwear. And this one is the Solana swim pattern. It's a one-piece surf suit is what she calls it. And I love the open back, but with the long sleeves. If you're into surfing, this would be cute. Now the next pattern is from a website called Edgewater Avenue, and like, it's a whole website dedicated to swimwear patterns, which is amazing. There's so many options, so many versatile options, but the pattern I want to focus on is the Poppy one piece. But let me just read you all the options because this thing is like so versatile. So it includes sizes extra small to XXL, extended sizes 12 to 22, an optional shelf bra option, which is key for some. If you don't do the optional shelf bra, it's technically a fully reversible swimsuit, like 2-in-1. It has 2 coverage options, cheeky and full coverage, an optional bust door if you do need that extra space, and you can adjust the hip height up to 54 inches, and it's considered a beginner pattern. Like, what? This thing is like magic in a pattern. I really want to make this one because I struggle so much finding a one-piece swimsuit, and I think like I think this is the one. Sticking with the one piece, we're gonna jump to the next one, which is the loop swimsuit from Tint of Mint pattern. This one reminded me very much of like European summer kind of thing, like you're by the Mediterranean in France or Italy, with the little contrast piping, bows on the shoulder. I thought this one was very feminine, more kind of classic but cute. If you're not into one pieces but more into bikinis, then I would suggest the Hello Sunshine swimsuit from Lise Taylor. This one is more like girly, feminine. It has the ruffle on the bottom, which is optional. Whether you add it to the top or you add it to your bottom. And there are two options for the bottom. You can have the one that ties on the hip or the one that doesn't. So I feel like it's more of a girly kind of bikini. And the last one is the Oceana bikini from Swim Style Patterns. And again, another swimwear pattern website, which is amazing. I chose this one because it's more like a classic, more sporty kind of bikini vibes. I always like the ones that go across. Having small boobs, triangle bikinis don't always fit right, but this style does. So I just chose this one for the itty bitty titty bitty. If you're wondering how long it took me to find all these pattern websites and patterns, I'm gonna let you in on a very little secret and say it didn't take me that long at all, because I created the sewing pattern database and you can access it as well. It's linked down below and it's basically a database just full of pattern websites. I compiled a whole list. I want to keep adding to it, so if you know of a pattern site that's not yet on the list, please email me, I will add it. But you can filter by pattern options like dress, pants, skirts, skorts, gender, menswear, kidswear, women's wear, of course, unisex, style that you're looking for, and if it's free or paid, as well as little notes about what exactly is the free item. If you're interested, you can check out the database down below. I want it to be an ongoing kind of database, an ongoing list, and it can be your new go-to place to find your next project. If you want to stay updated about the database, I'm going to add updates in my bi-weekly newsletter, which you can also sign up for free down below. But let's get to the next category, which is flirty summer dresses. So for the dresses, we're going back to Tint of Mint patterns, and this is the amber dress. I thought this one was very romantic, feminine, but also good for like day wear. It's a bit more casual, which is nice. But this one also has, actually, I thought, a really good size range. So it's sizes in the UK 4 to 24, European 32 to 52, US 0 to 20, and Australia 4 to 24. Size range is quite extensive, which is always a plus, always a bonus. Then we have the strapless shirt dress from Rosie's pattern. Now this one is currently on sale from 19 euros. It is now 12 euros. And I just love that this one's, again, casual, day wear, romantic, feminine, but you could play with the hemline. I feel it's a pretty easy pattern to switch the hemline. Either make it maxi, more midi, or even a mini dress would be cute. I love that she made it in stripes. I love a good summer striped dress, or polka dots could be really cute, I think. Polka dots. If you want something a bit more covered and to cover those delicate little shoulders of yours, then this is the petal tie dress from Nami Nami. I just discovered her brand and I love it. It gives very like Cicely Bonson / Simone Rocha vibes. I love the gathering, the little bows, the oversized silhouette. Like, this is my type of summer dress. Love it. If you're looking for a more like classic basic summer dress, then you can do the A-line mini dress by Issa in Stitches. This one is a good deal for your money because there's 4 dresses in one pattern. The tank top sleeves, the square neck, the thick straps, and the halter top. Really good deal. And the last dress pattern is actually a free pattern that I found, which is the Nina shirring dress from Stitches by Sina. It may be free, but maybe it takes you a long time to do all the shirring, but I'm sure the end result is totally worth it because look how cute this dress is. I see it being thrown over like your bikini going to the beach. That's how I envision it. Next category though, we are going to skirts. Skirts I find are just so perfect for summer. I found out that I have a lot of midi and maxi skirts, but not so much mini skirts, and I want to add more mini skirts into my wardrobe. Maybe you do too. But the first one is the Joy 8-panel skirt from Lizzie Patterns. I thought it's just classic. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It's quite versatile, and a little fit and flare silhouette never hurts. Another mini skirt option is the bubble skirt from, I always mess this up, Moretta Threads. But I think the bubble skirt is just so cute and girly. I don't know if the bubble thing is still a thing, but who cares? If you like it, wear it. I just thought this one is fun. The little white t-shirt, it just adds something interesting to your silhouette. You can do high waist or low waist, which is always good. Options. We love options. The last mini skirt option is the Copenhagen skirt by Puff and Pencil. I like this one because it's a classic little wrap skirt, but I feel like you can also wear it in the fall or winter if you layer it over pants. I love a skirt over pants option, so I thought you could get a lot of wear out of the skirt like all year round. If you're looking for a longer skirt, then there's the Darcy skirt by Maria Juterud. This one is way more romantic, feminine, girly with the V waist and the big ruffle on the bottom. In the description, she literally says, "Be your own fairy godmother and make our Darcy skirt." So that kind of gives you an idea of the style of the skirt. I just thought it was really fun and flirty. And the other long skirt option is the Zamora skirt from Mazwick. Now I love this skirt. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it just reminds me of like vintage like lingerie or something. You know, all the skirts they would like layer under petticoats and stuff? That's what it reminds me of. But this on its own as a skirt in the summer, cute. It also reminds me of a designer, but I can't figure out who. And last but not least, the final category is accessories. Starting off strong with the bucket hat from Merchant & Mills. This one actually has two brim options, which I liked. It has narrow and wide, and I recently made the wide brim hat. Love it. I made it from a denim, which is kind of cute. And best of all, this pattern is free. Next is a personal favorite, only because I made a video last week, which is the bow harness from Roberts Wood. Now I made the multi-strap bow harness, but they also have this bow harness, something a bit more simple. I just think it adds so much to an already basic outfit. Throw it on a t-shirt, throw it on a dress. I think more people just need to make a harness, to be honest, so that's why I added it in this list. It's so girly, it's like so fun. We need more fun accessories in our life, guys. Like, make the harness. Please, someone make it. Now, summer always calls for a very good shopping or beach bag. So this is the Knotted Chopper from Taitka Studio. I love this brand. They only do bag patterns, but this is a very new one that they just added. And I just thought with the bows, it was so cute. And I'm just a sucker for bows. That's why I chose this. But it also has like 3 different ways to actually close the bag. So it has the snaps, it has like a clip, or you can just like leave it open. Next is more of a fun one. You may be wondering why I'm adding it, but it is the apron from Muna and Broad. Now, I just think gardening with an apron is just like the cutest thing in the world, and why not just keep your clothes a little bit more clean? An apron is like super easy, but also such a fun accessory. And the last pattern, last but not least, is a shameless self plug, which is the flower bag pattern by myself, Eleanor Stiva. It is a bag designed specifically for your bouquets to make shopping at the market easier, to make cycling home with bouquets easier. That is always a difficult thing. If you know, you know. But the flower bag pattern. And that concludes the 30 patterns for a girly summer. Please, if you make any of these, tag me. I would love to see. I wish I could make it all, but I just simply can't. And don't forget to check out the sewing pattern database. It's all linked down below. Happy sewing, and I will see you next week. Bye!